All right, hey there. Welcome to round one of the Abby and mine sealed match for the Pokemon Red and Blue Magic set. If you watch the sealed deck building video, you'll know that I'm playing this green, red, black, splashing blue kind of. It's kind of like Abby's Bugs and Fire deck, but it's not really. It's Abby's Bugs and Fire deck was kind of splashing black, whereas mine is much more heavy black with Venomoths and lots of black removal, and
that's scary.
Red is kind of just there for Electabuzz and trying to get in for the aggro stuff. So, and then of course we have blue for a Metronome, which is one of my favorite cards, and Abby's deck, which you guys haven't seen yet, but we built it together from another seal pool.
Yep.
I'm really jealous of her deck, kind of. And
I got a lot of really good stuff.
You guys will see why probably as the games go. So, but anyway, let's get to the game. So, Abby, are you ready to start?
I'm always ready.
All right. So we're going to roll to see who goes first. I rolled an 18.
Yes, and I will roll 10.
10. Okay,
all right.
So I go first. So let's see what this opening hand looks like.
Let's see what I got here.
Alright, so my opening hand, it looks pretty good. I got 3 out of my 4 colors of mana. Got the Ether for the blue. Got a Paris Pokemon Egg. Yep, I'm keeping. How about you, Abby?
Oh, I'm keeping. It's great.
All right.
My opening hand is bomb.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and play Forest and cast Ether and pass the turn. So Ether, you can go ahead and take your turn. Ether, it just converts 1 mana of any color into another mana of any color that you need, and when you don't need it to do that anymore, you can sacrifice it to draw a card. So we might want to, keep it around.
Your turn.
Thanks. So we might want to keep it around for the blue for Metronome, but we'll see how things. Oh, never mind. So we drew our island. So we're going to go ahead and just play a mountain and pass the turn.
All right.
So next turn we get Paris down, which is good. I think we're good on lands. We could go without drawing lands for quite a while. So we'll see what happens. Ooh, Abby has a Bulbasaur. It's a grass type, 1/1. Seems a little innocuous, but it can start powering out some pretty big things.
Oh yeah, it's some good ramp right there.
Alright, so, we got a nice big dude, so that'll go well with our Pokemon Egg eventually. So let's play our Swamp, 3 mana for Paris. It's a 1/2 bug type and grass type, so we get to create
a bug.
So we get a bug, we get a grass type, and we'll end the turn.
Alright, my turn.
So next turn we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana, so I think our plan is to cast Pokemon Egg, and then the turn after that we'll cast Hypno, and then we can have 2 Hypnos in play and start beating down before Abby destroys us, hopefully.
Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff. Alright, so Jigglypuff comes into play. You gain 3 life, up to 23. So Jigglypuff, of course, has Vigilance, because she never falls asleep to her own
does
song.
not, yeah.
Makes sense?
Yep. Alright, pass the turn. Your turn.
Alright, so I will untap, upkeep, draw. Protein, the contentious card in the deck. Still not quite sure if it should be there. We'll find out, I guess. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Not enough to cast Hypno yet, but that's no big deal because we will just cast our Pokemon Egg. And that will just kind of sit around until we're ready to copy a dude. And I guess we might as well tap 2 and play Protein while we're at it. Just get that down there. And we will end the turn. So I'm actually kind of happy with where we are right now. We kind of, got off to a decent start with all of our mana. We have a big thing to do next turn, and Abby isn't really beating us down too much yet, so we'll see what happens. She does have 5 mana, though, so that's kind of scary.
Yes, it should be frightening.
Frightening. Lickitung. Yes. So Abby gains a life when Lickitung comes into play.
Yep.
So she's up to 24, and then whenever she gains life, she puts a +1/+1 counter on Lickitung. He's kind of just licking up all that life. Just like that. So Abby has kind of a life gain aggressive deck. We'll see how that works out for her. Any attacks, Abby?
Yep, I'm going to come in with the Jigglypuff.
Alright, cool. So Jigglypuff has Vigilance, but we'll just tap her to show she's attacking for now. And I will take 2.
Pass turn.
Alright, so I will untap, upkeep, draw. Ooh, Cinnabar Island. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can't play Cinnabar. We'll play this island for 6.
Yeah.
And I guess we're just going to go ahead and play Hypno. So Hypno, 4/5, Lifelink, and Psychic type. So it comes into play. We look at the top card of our library, and we do not want that. We will move that to the graveyard. So that was very helpful. And now we can kind of crack this Pokemon Egg anytime we want to get another Hypno. I guess we'll do it at some point. We'll do it before our next draw step for sure, so that way we can see if we want it or not. I don't think we absolutely need to do it right now, though. So we'll just
it doesn't seem like you're in any immediate danger.
Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and pass the turn. So I'm feeling pretty good about. I mean, Abby has this Lickitung. She obviously has a bunch of life gain dudes. As long as she doesn't, play like a pretty big dude this turn, then I guess we're fine. She has 5 mana, Bulbasaur. So we'll see what happens. Clefairy. Okay, Clefairy's not so scary. So Clefairy comes into play. She gains 3 life. Lickitung gets a counter. Abby gets very excited about the counters and adds those first.
I really do.
So Licktung's now a 3/3. Still not enough to get through our Hypno.
But then I have enough to block it if I need to. So.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so I will go ahead and say go.
Alright, so during your end step, we're going to go ahead and sacrifice the Pokemon egg, and we're going to create a copy of Hypno. So when this copy comes into play, I guess we might as well set the power and toughness to 4, 5. So then when that one comes to play, we will do Psychic type again. And ooh, it's a Drowsy. Yeah, we will keep that on top. Gives us another Hypno next turn. Alright, cool. So untap, upkeep, draw. And we will go ahead and cast the Drowsy. So Drowsy comes into play. And since we have a Hypno in play, oh my god, we gotta reorganize these. Since we have a Drowsy in play, it becomes a copy. So that means, first of all, we draw a card. We will remember to draw a card off of our evolutions.
Yep.
And then we can Psychic type. So we will view the top card.
Don't do it!
Blaine's Volcano Badge, not too helpful right now. I think if we had something to ramp into, sure, but we don't really right now.
Yeah, it seems like you've got what you need on the board already. So.
Yes, we'll go ahead and play our land. We drew one of my favorite cards.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, you don't know what's in my hand. Alright, so Abby has a 3/3 and a 2/3 and another 3/3. That's a lot of things. So if we attack with the copy of Hypno, then she can block with the Lickitung and the Jigglypuff or the Lickitung Fairy, some combination, and we'll only be able to kill one of them. I think that's actually fine. So we're going to go ahead and attack with the copy of Hypno. So Abby, do you have any blocks? And while she's thinking about that, the reason I'm doing that is because we just need to break through this eventually. Like, we don't have our Venomoths in the air or whatever, so we just need to break through this eventually, and using this next turn, we'll probably be able to take down another one of her dudes, and then we can hopefully just keep getting in with our Hypnos. So
I'm actually going to take it. It's 4 damage?
Yeah, 4 damage. Yeah, so you're down to 23, and I gain 4 from lifelink. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we will end the turn after that.
Alright.
And actually, now that we have pretty much all of our mana color requirements, I think during the end of Abby's turn, I'm going to crack this Ether, so that way we can draw some cards. And I probably should have equipped this Protein to our attacking Hypno as well, but we'll remember to do that next turn. So Abby, what are you doing this turn? Still got 5 mana.
I do. Alright, so there's really not much I can do here, so I'm going to go ahead and do what I can.
Yep. What can you do?
Which is this.
Ooh, sing.
Yes.
Alright. So what are you going to sing?
So I'm actually going to sing, I think the Drowsy. Oops. How did I do that?
It's okay. I'll get it. Since Kakachi's a little weird, you can't really interact with your opponent's side of the battlefield very easily. So you're going to sing Drowsy,
Right.
which I think is a good decision because that way, if you kill the Hypno in combat or whatever, then the Hypno goes away and Drowsy turns back to being a Drowsy.
Exactly.
Whereas if you sing Hypno, Drowsy, it's still a Drow. It's still going to remain a Hypno.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm doing this.
So it's a little unintuitive, but I think that might be right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what else you got?
Alright, so I think that's all I can really do for now. I'm kind of in a little bit of a bind. I need more mana to get out what I want to get out, so I'm going to go ahead and pass the turn.
Alright, so I'm going to sacrifice the Ether during your end step, draw a card. Yeah, that's not the greatest thing, but we'll make do. So we'll untap, upkeep, draw. Okay, so what do we have here? So we have our Metronome, which I think we're going to cast this turn. So the only question, because that way we can hopefully get in with all of our Hypnos and deal some damage. So let's see here. If we kill Clefairy or Lickitung, if we kill one of them, then Abby will still be able to double block with Jigglypuff and Clefairy or Jigglypuff and Lickitung, but then we'll still have gotten rid of them. So I think that's probably fine. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to cast Metronome for blue, red, and then 1, 2, 3. So for 3, and we're going to target the Lickitung before it gets out of control.
Okay.
Alright, so is that alright?
Yeah, so you're going to get rid of my Lickitung?
Yeah, so deal 3 damage to Lickitung.
Okay.
And also, as part of Metronome, we get to choose at random a card from the sideboard. So here we go. This is my sideboard, as you guys remember. These are all the cards from the sealed pool that are not in the deck. There are 59 of them. So we're going to go hop back into Cockatrice, roll a, 59 sided die. And I rolled a 23. So a 23 gives me Hitmonchan. So we are going to cast a Hitmonchan. So I guess I can't really just throw a Hitmonchan in here, so we're just going to create a copy, and we'll just call it a Hitmonchan. So we'll set the power and toughness to a 1/4. And Hitmonchan, when it comes into play, you can have it fight a creature, so I'm going to have it fight Bulbasaur.
Ooh.
So Bulbasaur takes the damage from the fight. So Metronome. Ooh, Metronome's so good there. Pretty sure it's worth the splash. Alright, so now we'll go to attacks, and we will attack with... Oh, no, wait. Let's back it up to the main phase. Let's not make the same mistake as before. Let's equip Protein to... we'll attach it to the copy. And then we will go to attacks, and then we'll attack with Hypno and the copy of Hypno. So, Abby, do you have any blocks?
Yeah, so I'm actually going to double block the real Hypno.
Okay, double block the real Hypno?
Yeah.
That's fine by me. So you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage.
And which of these is dying today?
Which of these is dying? I'm gonna say Clefairy because it has reach, and that stops my my Venomoths potentially.
Okay, and so Hypno is down too.
Right. So Hypno's dead. I gained 10 life in total. Did you take 6? Oops. So let's take 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gained 10 from lifelink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wow.
So I think I did that right. So 20. I should be at, no, I should 32. Okay, good. So, that was quite the turn. But I think we're good. Seems like we're in good shape. So I'm going to go ahead and pass the turn to Abby. Okay. So while Abby takes her turn, let's just recap briefly. So we have the 4/5 copy of Hypno here with Protein, so it's really a 6/5. We have the 1/4 Hitmonchan. It's not really doing much anymore besides being a 1/4. We have the copy of Hypno here, Evolution, because Drowsy evolved into Hypno, but it has the Sing, so it's not doing much. Then we have this in our hand, which isn't doing too much at this point either. Ooh, Burn Heal! So it comes into play. Abby gains 2 life.
I'm gonna crack it.
And then you're going to crack it and draw a card, gain 2 more life. We didn't really burn you, but, you know, we still did, we ate some dreams, I guess you can call it. So what do you got? Anything else? You're kind of getting mana screwed over there a little bit.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for me mana-wise over here, so I'm just going to go ahead and pass the turn.
Right.
I gained life, so I'm kind of still in the game, but...
Well, not anymore, because we're going to play Venomoth.
Alright.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Venomoth comes into play. We get a bug. And of course, it gives all of our bugs flying and poison type. We'll put this bug over here for now. And we're just going to go on the offensive.
Oh, this is getting nasty.
It's time to beat down. So we're just going to attack with everything. So, first of all, you take 1 from poison. So you're down to 20.
Yep, down to 20.
And do you have any blocks?
So... I think this bug has flying. Is Paris pumped in anywhere?
Nope. Just a 1, 2.
Alright, I will block Paris.
Alright, so you block Paris. So you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage total.
Yep.
So you're down to 12. And I gained 6 from lifelink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god, this is so
gross.
Paris dead. Alright, you can go, Abby.
Alright, thanks. Let's see here.
Things ain't looking too good over there for the life gain aggro deck.
It really is not.
I mean, I was jealous of your deck while we were building it, but I don't know anymore. Oh, it's a Lickitung.
Yep.
So Lickitung comes into play, you gain a life.
It's not really doing much for me right now, but, you know.
So you're up to 13, put a +1/+1 counter.
Yep,
I think this is not looking good for Abby.
It really is not, unfortunately. It happens. I had a really good opening hand, but I didn't get the mana I needed, so...
Ooh, well, this is a nice one.
Oh, God.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to cast Sludge. And we're going to give -2 to Lickitung before that gets out of control. And we're going to give -1 to Jigglypuff. So it becomes a 1/2 until end of turn.
Alright.
Is that okay with you?
I guess.
Alright, so Lickitung's down. And Jigglypuff's a 1/2. And then we will go to our attacks. And we'll just get with everything except Drowsy. Whoops. Everything except Drowsy, because that can't attack. And you put 2 poisons, so you're down to 11.
So, wow.
So you're down to 11.
I guess I have to block the fatty here.
All right, so you're gonna block the 6/5.
Yeah, I mean that's all I can do.
I mean, take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're down to 5.
Oh my god! Yeah, this is just. I think it's getting
2, 3,
pretty
4, 5,
clear
6. All right. Well, why don't you draw your card? If it's crappy, might as well we'll put an end to your misery. So I'll pass to you.
And that was what I needed a long time ago.
Was it a land?
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and just concede the game here because it's not. There's no chance.
All right. Hey, I actually got there. So yeah. So that kind of showed the power of metronome, kind of sludge. Well, not really of sludge, but of evolution. All those hypnos. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was disgusting.
The army of hypnos. And
oh my god. Like I honestly can't. I couldn't believe that you were getting all these out, and I was just stalling so hard on mana that I just couldn't even deal with all these hypnos. I was so hypnotized.
All right, well, we'll go into round 2 and see what happens.
All right.